Okay, guys, I got cut off because my phone is a piece of shit, so it um barely, um it kind of sucks because I didn't even know. So like, yeah, but anyways, I kind of watched the video where I left off. So, where I left off was about them taking us into the operating room and everything. Well, we were on the phone, and we said our goodbyes and stuff. And then when we got there, they gave us a really nice room. Um, and then they wheeled her in to us, and they let us spend like an hour or so with her. So it was really hard. Everything went so fast because it seemed like she was healthy with like months ago, and then all of a sudden like her health deteriorated like nothing. I mean, we took her to the vet a a week before that, and then after a week, like, she was gone. And they brought her in there, and she was already cold and stiff. It was so sad because this was mine and my husband's fur baby. This was like our daughter. We don't have kids together, so we adopted her together, and this was our baby. And we fought so much to keep her alive, and she was supposed to come out of surgery. Like, she had to have surgery Thursday, and she wasn't supposed to have surgery till Friday. And she took the turn for the worse. It's like it went so fast. She was gone. The surgeon shaved some of her hair for us, and um they we talked about her burial stuff and all that, well, her cremation. And my husband bought me a little um ashes necklace. Can't think of it right now, for her for Christmas for me. And then um when she comes home, I'll hop on here and show you guys. But I got like a dark cherry wood urn, and it has like her name and the date and everything. And it's just so sad this Christmas because she's not here with us. Like, I still had her stocking up on the fireplace, and my husband hasn't. We vacuumed part of the house, but he won't let me vacuum our room, which is understandable. I mean, I told him I was gonna vacuum everything, after New Year's and everything, and I think he agreed. But right now, we both just been like, her dog bowl is still in the same spot, and her bed is still in the same spot in her room. And what kills me is I feel like I wasn't the nicest to her. Like, my husband, like, he was so good to her because he loves dogs. And it's not like I hated dogs. No, I don't. But I grew up like with our dogs being outside. Never really had inside dogs. I think just like maybe one. So it was just like hard to like warm up. But I did. Like, I warmed up to her, but I feel like I wasn't the nicest. I wasn't the best to her. And when we found out she was sick and all that, I like completely changed. And I was like, I'm like, I'm gonna be so much better, and I did. And I'm like, if I get a second chance, like I'm gonna be so much better. And what kills me is I didn't get that second chance with her. I didn't get that second chance. But I had a dream about her the other day, and I got my closure, and it's like she visited me in my dream. It was crazy. It was so real, and it was like she was talking to me, but like, you know, dogs can't talk, but like they could. It was like she was in my brain so I could hear her thoughts. You know what I mean? You know how like on Twilight, you know how Edward could hear thoughts? It's something like that. And like I can, and she was telling me that she loves me, and that it's okay, and that she loves me, and just like gave me closure and everything, and just, and to not feel guilty, you know. She knew how much I loved her, and I just wish I'd spent more time with her and been more. It's not that like I was mean to her. I was more stern with her. I was more of the discipliner. I was always yelling because she she was rambunctious. she she had separation anxiety, so if we ever left her home, she would tear things up. So, and she never tore anything up unless she was left by herself. So, yeah. And then she was potty trained, but for some reason she was just a very territorial dog. She liked to poop or pee anywhere. So my brand new white carpets that we have for this house are not brand new or white anymore, and she used to poop and pee at the same spot, and oh my gosh. And I would always pretty much, I mean, my husband would clean it too, but majority I would always be cleaning it. And so like I would just always be so frustrated with her, and it just seemed like all I did was just yell at her and everything, and I just regret it. Like I wish I was just more attentive to her and spending time with her, and showed her more love than, you know, always being the disciplinary and stuff and always mad at her. And I wish I was better with her. And it hurt me for a while that I didn't. I mean, it'll be 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since she's been gone, and it hasn't even been a month yet. And it hurts me that she's not here. Like I said, we still have like everything of hers around, you know. I don't know if we'll remove her bed or anything like that, but like we were supposed to build her a dog house because I was working out of the home at the time, and we didn't want her to, you know, be outside, so we bought her a really nice expensive dog house, and it never got built. So it's basically in parts in the backyard. We would have to tie her up, not tie her up, but like just put like a collar on, a chain on her collar, not a chain, but just basically like, I'm not saying like all abusive or whatever, but you know, a collar, you know, and we made it extra long so she could have all the room in the yard when we would have to go. Or like I said, like we never could use, never was able to like let her out and pee because she was like an escape artist. So we always used to have to put her on the collar before she would go use the bathroom and stuff. So we would have to do that, and um her collar's still outside. um like I said, I just can't wait till she gets home. um it's just been hard that she's not home yet. We're supposed to pick her up next week, hopefully. They said that she should be ready with the holidays and everything. It hasn't, they're kind of backed up, they said, so, which it's pretty sad. Many animals have died and they're pretty backed up, so, but yeah, so it's sad without her. It sucks. I haven't been able to vacuum my office. It's everywhere I sit, I still get hair on my pants, and I know that. I mean, I feel like we're always gonna have hair on, have her around here because she's shed like crazy. If you know huskies, they shed like crazy, and so, but I just feel like once I vacuum, just there's not gonna be her anymore. So that's hard, but yeah, that is pretty much the reason why I haven't done videos or tried to, come on here, because I've just been trying to just grieving still grieving. I was actually getting really bad panic attacks because I never knew how much she was good for my anxiety, like, until she wasn't here anymore. Like, when I started working from home, she had a little spot back over there in the little corner, and I put her cooling pad because huskies, run hot, so we finally got her a little cooling pad, and it was sitting right there, and she would lay on it and just keep me company. And I never considered her to be such a support for me for my panic attacks, and her not being here for the first week or so, even about 2 weeks. I still get them from time to time, but it was bad the first week. I was just I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy and just felt just so out of it, so out of it. And I finally realized that, wow, I actually really relied on her, and she was actually a big support. And when we got home from the hospital, my husband was like, we should get another dog. And I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I felt that was a betrayal. I felt like it was too soon and everything. But he said that and I know that he just felt like he just wanted another dog, he wanted another husky, but in reality he just wanted her back. He just wanted her. And at the end, when I found out how bad my anxiety was, I was begging my husband for a dog, a puppy, just for my anxiety. I'm like, I can't cope. I really can't cope. And we kind of got into an argument, but then I kind of we came to terms, and we both understood. Just we're not saying we're never gonna get another dog. It's just it's too soon, which he's right. And I mean, that's the way I felt in the beginning, but then with my he did convince me and everything. And then once we did find what we wanted, it's not like we chickened out or anything like that. We just realized, it's too soon. And so we just decided, not to. So my panic attacks are a little bit better. I mean, they're not gone or anything like that. I had one last night, but they're getting better. They're okay, but it's we hallucinate her. We always hear her caller, or huskies love to talk, so we always hear that, or she's such a princess. The only time she would be outside long is if we had to go somewhere, or if she was too rambunctious. So we're like, okay, you know, why don't you go play in the yard, run around? Because like I said, like her collar was like long enough for her to like explore our yard, and our yard's like a mini forest. So she, you know, it's not like she had like a short collar or anything like that. No, like she was able to explore it and, you know, walk around, stuff like that. So but yeah, like but like I said, like she was like a princess, so like if she was out longer than she had to be, she would cry. So like we always hear her, or always for a while, like while I'm like working by myself at home, like um I feel like I hear her coming up the stairs, or I see her the corner of my eye, or when I turn on her bedroom light, I feel like I see her still laying in her bed, and it's heartbreaking. And maybe my panic attacks is not as bad because I have my son home for Christmas vacation. And once he goes back, you know, next month, I hope they don't come back. I hope my panic attacks don't come back, you know. I hope I don't. I hope I can control them and stuff. But yeah, I I didn't like really do anything. Like I usually do like a cute Christmas look, and I didn't do that. I barely did my nails and my toes. Which brings to me is I did my nails. Just something pretty much simple. It's Maniology stamp, a candy cane, reverse stamping, which I mean I didn't do the best, but you know it's whatever. But yeah, it's a candy cane, stocking, ornament, and a present. Let's see if I can get it more focused. But yeah, I did that, and so and they're my Christmas nails, and then I just did like a simple toe look, like just gold and red and like little red stripes, white stripes, red and white stripes, stuff like that. So my toes. So yeah, that's what I did. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video any longer. But yeah, so I guess I just thought I'd catch you up on my life and how we lost our fur baby. So please keep us in your prayers, and God bless. And if you're new to my channel, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. God bless, guys. Stay safe. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and hope you all have a Happy New Year. Bye.